Hello, friends. Do you know that any task can only be completed when it's given proper time, or it can only be improved when it's given proper attention? If you think you can do a task tomorrow or the day after, days will pass by, and you might never get around to it. On the other hand, if you prioritize a task you've been given a week to complete and finish it first, it shows your interest and seriousness about yourself. It means you're not someone who procrastinates. But that's not usually the case. Let me explain with an example. All my friends know I'm into freelancing along with a good job, and many of them seek advice from me. When I feel someone is genuinely serious, I help them with everything they need to know, and the same thing happened this time as well. One of my friends often complained that he was tired of his 9 to 7 job and wanted to learn freelancing so that he could earn online and travel around freely. It seemed like he was bored of his routine. After adding all his details, his freelancing profile was set up within an hour, and everything was ready. Within 2 days, he got the opportunity he was waiting for. It was a social media post asking for help from freelancers, along with a Google form to submit assignments. My friend shouted with excitement. He thought he could easily handle it. I told him, "Since you've got such a great opportunity right at the start, take advantage of it, complete the work, and forward it to the client." But he said that there was still a week left before the deadline, and he could easily complete it. He was sure the client would hire him. 3 days later, when I asked him, he replied the same. The deadline was still a few days away, and he was preparing to submit quality work. Then the day came when the deadline was approaching fast. An hour before the deadline, my friend completed and submitted the assignments. He did an excellent job and was confident that he would be hired because his work was praised and appreciated. But he also received an email with apologies, stating that they had already shortlisted 5 people and wished him the best of luck for the future. My friend was disheartened. All his enthusiasm faded away. He said, "What was the point of all this hard work if I didn't get the reward? Time was wasted and I gained nothing. I might as well stick to my regular job." Sadness was evident on his face. Maybe he was disappointed, but the mistake was his own. Friends, do you know why I shared this story? To make sure you understand well that procrastination kills dreams more than failure does. If he had completed his work earlier, this wouldn't have happened. Yes, if you keep getting stuck in procrastination, you'll never succeed. If my friend hadn't procrastinated, he could have achieved what he wanted, escaped the job that bored him. But he fell into the trap of procrastination, kept delaying the work, and is still where he started. If you don't want to achieve something big in life, you can get by with procrastination. But if you want to achieve greatness and make a name for yourself, you must break free from this procrastination trap. And you have to do it today. And you can start with this book that I'm about to mention, Darius Faroo's book, Do It Today, which plays a significant role in defeating procrastination. Whenever you get the chance, read it fully. Make sure to read it. Anyway, as I was saying, procrastination isn't something new. It's been around for centuries, confusing and troubling people. To avoid it, you must have heard the saying, "Don't wait for tomorrow, do it today, do it now." Procrastination means just wasting time. You know you have to do something, but instead of focusing on it, you keep delaying it, pushing it to tomorrow, and getting more interested in other things, leaving the task incomplete. But why does this happen? Why do we procrastinate? It's essential to understand, right? So let's find out today. Research in the USA revealed that procrastination is just a symptom, but its consequences are dangerous, leading to depression, despair, anxiety, hopelessness, and stress. In other words, it destroys your mental state. And it's a serious issue. It eats away at a person's self-confidence, just like an addiction, hollowing out their mental health. We mostly procrastinate on things we don't like to do, and this happens when negative feelings are attached to that task. For example, the last time something happened where you faced defeat, whether in an academic competition or a household incident, where despair overshadowed your existence and thoughts. And we procrastinate because we know that if we do this task now, all those negative thoughts will resurface. And to avoid them, we procrastinate.